Just yesterday, a Tennessee committee voted to unanimously reinstate Democratic State Representative Justin Pearson. He and another state rep were ousted last week after leading new gun reform protests on the chamber floor. NBC News correspondent Kathy Park joins us now from Nashville, Tennessee, with the very latest. Kathy, good morning. So first, can you just walk us through what happened yesterday?
Hey, Zinkley, good morning to you. So the vote, relatively quick. This happened in Memphis, the district of Representative Pearson. And so the vote essentially came down to the Shelby County Board of Commissioners, 13 members on that board, and 7 of those members voted unanimously to put him back into the State House. Here's a reaction quickly after that vote came down. Take a listen.
So the message for all the people in Nashville who decided to expel us. You can't expel hope. Yeah. Now that the Shelby County Commission has done their job. Yeah. I'm so glad we get to get back to doing our job. And what is our job? It's to elevate the voices of the 6 kids, the 6 people in Nashville. Yeah. The 3 children who are just 9 years old.
And Zinkley, you probably noticed the hundreds of people who surrounded Justin Pearson there. They were there ahead of the meeting, surrounded him, actually marched him to the Shelby County Board of Commissioners meeting for that special vote. And also, you can see there, shortly after that vote was cast, he was met by celebrations by supporters in that crowd.
Yeah, Kathy, really a huge show of support for this group. I mean, it's been a busy week in Tennessee, specifically surrounding the Tennessee 3. Now both Representatives Justin Pearson and Justin Jones, who were ousted. Notably, Gloria Johnson was not expelled, but those 2 men have now been reinstated. So what's next for them?
So in the next couple of hours, right before the House gets back into session later on this morning, Justin Pearson will officially be sworn in on the steps of the Capitol, and then he'll essentially get back to work. You mentioned the Tennessee 3. He'll be joining Justin Jones and Gloria Pearson, and they will do what they said they will do. They want to pass legislation to toughen the gun laws here in the state of Tennessee, because keep in mind, this all comes in the wake of that mass shooting here in Nashville, roughly, 2.5, 3 weeks ago now, where 6 people were killed, 3 of them young children. But we should also note that it's not necessarily over for Pearson and Jones when it comes to their political battle, because they're now just interim successors in their seat right now. They have a special election coming up, and that date will be announced at a later time.
Yeah, I'm sure tensions remain high there in Tennessee. And I know, Kathy, many critics of the move to expel both Pearson and Jones worried about the precedent it may set nationally, especially around peaceful protests. So, Kathy, in Tennessee, does their quick return send any sort of message to specifically GOP leaders who voted to oust them last week?
Yeah, I think it definitely sent the state of Tennessee into political turmoil after the expulsion of these 2 lawmakers, and it really put the spotlight on these lawmakers to act. So yesterday, the Republican governor of Tennessee, Bill Lee, actually signed an executive order to strengthen background checks for gun purchases, and he's also urging lawmakers across party lines to also pass legislation that would temporarily hold gun purchases from those who are a danger to themselves or others. He stopped short of calling them red flag laws, but it's very similar to that. Zinkley?
And Kathy, I know we heard from Gloria Johnson saying she believed this move had to do with the color of skin, right? She said she was not removed. However, these 2 other men were. Do you have any sense of if these divisions have been mended at all since these 2 men have been reinstated?
I think it kind of bubbled up this underlying tension, especially when it comes to race. I think it's hard to ignore when you see 2 of the youngest lawmakers here in the state of Tennessee, but also men of color. And then, as you heard there, as you mentioned, Gloria Johnson was saying it was likely that she would say because of the color of her skin. And that's something that it's kind of hard to ignore. But it's, we haven't had much feedback or comments from the GOPs, but it will be interesting to see all 3 of them back on the House floor today to see if we get any sort of reaction.
Yeah, important reporting. Kathy Park, thank you so much.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.